All right. I was unable to attend the Santa Claus Parade last night, that drive-through parade, but I've heard wonderful reviews, and I also extend my gratitude to the Chamber of Commerce for taking on the organization of that event, and for all the participants. There was about half that we normally have, but they braved the elements themselves, stood still while people drove by in the rain, in the sleet, in the snow, and it was a wonderful event. I am debating how strongly I should word my disappointment at a number of people in the community who have chosen to suggest that it was poorly organized, that it was the wrong location, and other disparaging comments about the people that have done it. You know, this has been a difficult year for a lot of people, and I know that perhaps not tempers, but patience is wearing thin. And the easy thing for the Chamber of Commerce and the City of Belleville would be to cancel the annual parade, as many other communities have done. The turnout yesterday was overwhelming, and it was significant. And anybody who forecasted that would be wrong, because we had the opposite advice as well, that it would be down considerably this year. So, you know, I just encourage everyone to take a step back, take a breath. 2020 is a different year. If your children cannot last 3 or 4 hours on an activity, you shouldn't take them out to anything, because this is the reality we're dealing with. If you have to use washroom facilities when you're out for 2 or 3 hours, you shouldn't have gone to the parade last night, and that there was no other location that would have been better for that event, and nor was there a different route that would have been there. This is what happens when we are starved for activities and events, and people showed up. The good news is most people came through. While we certainly sympathize with those who weren't able to attend, and we know it must be disappointing, there is a long list of disappointments from this year that all of us have helped. And I can tell you that there are many parents who would give anything to have their children crying and disappointed in the backseat of their vehicles because they didn't get to go to a Santa Claus parade. Families who don't have their children with them this year. And so, you know, I say this because I think a lot of people are getting to the point where they are fed up. We are all fed up. But loving each other is the only way we're going to go through. Having understanding, having patience, having compassion is the way that we need to move forward. And I'm disappointed in those who chose to lash out at the volunteers, the organizers who have done this. You know, again, they could have said, we're not going to put it on like so many other communities did. But instead, we persevered, we put this on, and I, for one, am grateful for the people who stepped up and the people who said thank you and showed gratitude. And we will be back next year, back to normal, where we will have a 2 to 3 hour parade where people will sit and watch it along Bridge Street as it goes from west to east across the city, and we will enjoy all of those activities. But we've got to stay together as a community, and we really do have a wonderful community.